Hello and welcome to Arthapada. My name is Anuja, and in today's video, I'm going to be telling you about what a citation is and how to go about reading them. Have any one of you ever tried opening up a case law and then seen a combination of some numbers and some letters following them? Well, this combination of numbers and letters is what I would call a citation. And a citation simply refers to something like a page number to a book on which this case is published. Yes, it's literally as simple as that. But before we go into how to read a citation, let me first tell you about which cases get published and which cases don't get published. A law has many sources. Primary amongst them are law made by the legislature and the law made by the judiciary. When the legislature makes a law, it is published in the official gazette. But when judiciary makes the law, that is through the pronouncement of judgments, it gets published in something known as a legal journal. Now, there are many legal journals in our country. You have the All India Reporter, you have the Supreme Court cases, you have the Supreme Court Reporter, you have the Criminal Law Journal, you have the Labor Law Journal, you have the Income Tax Reporter, you have multiple journals in our country. But you see, not all the cases, that is, not all the judgments get published in these legal journals. Only those judgments which are of a reportable nature gets published in these legal journals. So, what are reportable judgments? When a judge pronounces a new interpretation in law, it is known as an original precedent. Whereas when a judge pronounces an already existing interpretation in law, I would call that as a declaratory precedent. It is an original precedent which is known as a reportable judgment. And it is these judgments that get reported in these legal journals. Declaratory precedents don't get reported because, like I said, they're simply reiterating an already existing position of law. Now let's get to the part on how to read these citations. I'm going to be taking an example of the case of MC Mehta versus Union of India, otherwise also known as the Bhopal gas tragedy case. Now the citation will look something like this. But then this citation is actually divided into two parts. So let me just take the first part and tell you how to read this. So in this citation, the number 1987 refers to the year in which this judgment was pronounced. AIR simply refers to the legal journal in which this case is published, and that is the All India Reporter. And then the number 1086 refers to the page number in the All India Reporter which has this case published in it. Now the second part of the citation is basically the same case, which is merely published in a different journal. So the number 1987 refers to the year in which the judgment was pronounced. SCR refers to the legal journal, that is the Supreme Court Reporter. The number 1 between the brackets refers to the volume number 1. And 819 refers to the page number on which this case is published. So this is how you read a citation. So let me sum it up for you. A citation is something like a page number referencing some kind of book where a case is published. Not all cases get published, only those of a reportable nature are published. What is a reportable judgment? It is a judgment which is giving a new interpretation in law. And how do you go about reading a citation? The citation will reference the year in which this judgment was given, the court in which this judgment was given. So if it was given in the Supreme Court, it will be written SC. If it's given in any of the high courts, it will be written Madras High Court or Karnataka High Court or Gujarat High Court, something like that. It will also reference the volume number in which this case is published and finally the page number. And that's all for this video. I hope you guys found this video to be informative and interesting. Do show some love and share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave.